Shalom and welcome to another episode of The Bible Speaks Truth. As always, we are priests from Great Millstone, and our premise of our show is basically to reveal this so-called white man, the devil, that the Bible speaks of, to reveal the fact that America is going to be destroyed, and also to tackle certain subjects that deals with the scriptures. Like the show says, the Bible speaks truth, and that's where you're only going to find truth. You're going to find it from the Bible. Nowhere else. All right. On deck we have Brother Ramlab, who's going to show you how to make a garment. All right. He's going to give you an illustration on how to do that. So, Brother Ramlab, you got it.
All
Take
right.
it away.
Hey, I just want to say, you brothers, forgive us for the, kind of cheesy presentation. We're just going to use a piece of paper kind of to illustrate how to make a garment, because it's quicker, it's simpler, and it's straight to the point. Now just picture that this being your material, right? And basically what you do is you're going to measure from your shoulder down below your knee, wherever you feel comfortable with the garment, right? And then whatever that measurement is, then you have to double it up for both sides. And basically what you do is you take the material as is and you fold it in half, right? Sort of like a poncho. Then when you fold it in half, what you do is all you're gonna do is just cut a hole, right? For your head. You could do a triangular, you could do a square, you could do a circular, whatever you want to do. If you want to dress it up with any type of material, that's fine. And then what you do is you can leave it open on the sides like it is, for the poncho, or you can leave room for your arms to go through and then sew the sides. Or you could use double-sided tape, or you could use fabric glue, right? Then what you do is you take your ribbon of blue, right? And you could either, if you got the skills, if you got a woman or if you got a seamstress, you can use the skills of sewing it together. You could use fabric glue, or you could use a double-sided tape and iron it on. And all you do is put the glue on it, right? Then you just tape the border of blue at the edge of the garment, right? Then you take your fringes as such, and you do the same thing. Either you glue it, or you could sew it, or you could use a double-sided tape, and you put it on the inside of your garment, and you do the same thing for both sides. And that's pretty much a garment. That's pretty much how you make a garment. Like I said, you can sew the sides and just leave enough room for your armholes, or you could just leave it like a poncho. And that's pretty much it for how to make a garment. It's that simple. If you want to dress it up, put some material in the middle or whatever, that's up to you. But this is just a basic garment. Now, as far as the mitri is concerned, or the turban, right? This is your turban here. This is just a regular turban. What you want to do is you want to get, I'll just use this paper as an illustration. What you do is you fold, you get you about 9 inches of material, preferably cotton or something that's kind of flexible and light. And you want to get at least 5 to 6 feet long, so you can have enough to wrap around your head. And these brothers are going to be doing a new show coming up. And when they do the new show is going to have, they're going to show you how to wrap the mitri. Now what you do is you take the material, right, 9 inches across, and you fold it in half. And then what you do is this is better, this particular, the mitri or the turban is better if you sew it. Sew the top and sew the sides, right, all the way down. And then what you do is you turn it inside out like you would with a sock. And what you're going to have is you're going to have something to the effect of this. See the sewing on the sides and in the front here. And when you flip it inside out, the part that you sew is going to be inside. And then what you do is once you get it together, you fold it over, you can iron it down, and then you roll it up as such. And that's basically how you make a mitri. And you brothers can go over it, rewind it, and just look it over again. If you have any questions, put it on the comment board and we'll address it. And we're just going to get a couple of quick scriptures, on it, and let's take it from there. So if the brother can get that scripture in Numbers.
Numbers chapter 15 verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garment.
Right. Bid them that they make fringes in the borders of their garment. As you see right there. That's the fringes, you know. Go ahead.
And bid them that they make fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations. And that they put upon fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
That's the ribbon of blue. Go ahead.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe.
It shall be unto you for a fringe.
That ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
And that's the main reason for the fringes, so you can remember all the commandments of the Lord. Go ahead.
And do them.
And do them. Go ahead.
And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes,
Go ahead.
after which ye used to go a whoring. That you may remember and do all my commandments and be holy unto your power. I am the Lord your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your power. I am the Lord your power.
And then one more quick scripture in Deuteronomy 22 and 12. And then we can go right into the rest of the show.
Right. Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 12. Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the four quarters of thy vesture.
See, thou shalt make thee fringes upon the four quarters of thy vesture. And this is the four quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the four quarters of your vesture. That's where the fringes go. You know? Go ahead.
Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the four quarters of thy vesture.
Is that it?
Wherewith thou coverest thyself.
Wherewith thou coverest thyself.
That's it.
And that's pretty much it. And that's just a basic way to make, a Hebrew garment. And you find out that it's pretty simple.